I am removing the remnants of when I pulled the quarter panel off this Coronet RT. Up along here, down around, I'll have to replace this outer wheelhouse, and I'm taking this Dutchman panel off right now because it's all bent. And so what I've been doing is taking the spot welds out. I'm using this belt sander to do it right now. So you can see how that's coming along. It's rusty. It's only bent, but it's rusty too there. Eventually, I'll even take this trunk rail out and take the floor out of the trunk. Drop downs, they'll come off. This back panel's really bent up from an accident. So that's all gonna come off. And then the trunk pan will come off to a split that's up above there. So it'll be nice to have the Dutchman panel out for that. So once I get this all pulled off here, I'm taking the other quarter panel off too. It's just the frame rails will be sticking out. And they're right here. And I have a bunch of spot welds I'm gonna have to take out, a lot of them. And so that's all will be left from here back is two trunk frame rails. So we're waiting on a few parts. I need my rear panel. We need the Dutchman panel. So I'm just picking at it, and it just takes several days to get it all apart. Take it apart slowly, and you know, you don't have to just tear it apart. You want to have a nice straight skeleton of a car to weld everything back to. This one here will even get a roof skin. It's bent right through here, and it had a tree fall on it at some point. I took quarter power and jacked it up good enough so that I can pull the whole skin off and this rail off, and that'll get replaced too. And then that floorboard's rusty, that'll get replaced, but most of the floor is pretty nice in here, just this one little section. I'll have to put rockers in it, or at least patch this inner rocker from here back. Might be easiest. Sometimes get it cut off and I look up in there and it might be too rusty to save, and I just have to replace it. A little bit later, I'll probably cut this real quick with the plasma cutter, and then it's easier to go back in and dig out the areas that are welded together if some of the structure's out of the way. So I'll have to take all these spot welds out, all the way around all this stuff, and all the way down through here. It just takes several days to do it. So, but that's where I'm at on this car. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and work on these spot welds.
This is for a 1968 Dodge RT Coronet, correct?
Yep, it is. It was the original car that came in that some guy had a long time ago, and he got it back and he wanted to restore it. So it's a neat car, 440 Magnum. It's this turquoise color with white vinyl top and white interior. And I think that's kind of a rare color on these Mopars. But I like these style of cars. They're B-body Mopars, so they're a really nice car to work on. So, because I like them, that makes them easier.